Hello and welcome back to POS-X Labs. Today we'll be going over the process for installing an EVO VFD customer display onto the rear of an EVO TP2 POS terminal. For this task, you'll need an EVO VFD customer display, an EVO TP2 POS terminal, and our number 2 Phillips screwdriver. I'd like to stress at this point in time that you should never plug in your EVO VFD rear display with the POS terminal on and plugged in. You should wait until the POS terminal has no power and then plug it in. Otherwise, you may damage your VFD display. The first thing we'll want to do is take our POS terminal and we're going to lay it down on its face. Remember, make sure your work area is clear of any debris. We'll then lift up that display, that POS terminal, and we'll go ahead and disconnect these cables. We'll disconnect all of the cables so that we'll be free to remove the base from the POS terminal. We'll remove these 2 screws here and the 2 on the other side, and then we'll be able to lift away the base. Go ahead and set your base aside. Now what we're going to do is remove this cover with the POS-X logo on it. There are 2 screws. We'll go ahead and back those out. And then you're going to slide that cover forward up towards the top of the terminal. You'll expose the 2 screw holes, and there's 2 slots down near the base of that space. You'll notice there are 2 plastic tabs on the rear of our VFD mount. Those 2 plastic tabs fit into those slots. You're just going to slide the VFD down in to that space created by removing that cover, and then we'll use those same screws to mount the display. Now it seems our display is secure. We can move it up and down. So next what we want to do is, you'll notice there is a slot on the rear of the POS terminal where we remove the base. We're going to lay that cable down into that slot, and then we'll eventually plug it into the 12-volt plug-in. You'll notice our base also has a slot. Those 2 slots line up, and that cable should fit right in that notch created between the base and the POS terminal right there. So we'll go ahead and reattach that base. Now you'll notice the unit is not plugged in, it's not powered up. See our plug-in right here. That means that we can plug in our VFD into the 12-volt COM4 port, which is a powered 12-volt port. Remember to make sure your unit is not powered up when you plug that in so that you don't damage your display. Now that it's all secure, we can go ahead and plug in all the other cables into their original locations. And now we can plug the unit in and we can power it up. Go ahead and remove your plastic off your display. Power the unit up. And you can see here you'll get a welcome screen on your VFD, and everything is working fine. And there we go, mission complete. If you have any other questions or concerns, feel free to contact us. My name is Shane from POS-X Labs. POS-X, point of sale simplified.